Hi YouTube. This is part two of the sew a chill stopper for your door or window. And as you can see, I've completed mine. It's nice and firm. You want it to, I hope you stuffed it nice and firm each time you press the filler in. You want it to meet the previous one, so this firmly forms a more of a cylinder type body to the item. Okay, and you should have done that all the way out to the end. And now we're going to finish the end. So what you need to do, the basting stitch that we had, you will want to, let me get this a little bit closer. Okay, on the basting stitch, you want to open out your seam here, and then on one side you'll want to go ahead and tie a knot in that, on that side. Okay, tie it a couple of times so that you just make sure it stays, and then you might just clip it to about, maybe about a ½ inch from the knot. Okay, and that's going to be good. And then on the other side, you're going to find your under stitch, which would be the stitch on the wrong side of the fabric, which would be this one, to your, my left, your right. Okay, and so we're going to draw that in. We're going to draw that in. And just where, you know, I've got my finger in there. So you're going to draw it in just that far. And then you're going to tuck your raw edges in. So that you don't see them. And then after you get your raw edges tucked in, we're going to hold that basting stitch again, and we're going to pull it, and that's going to draw the end pretty much closed. You may have to work with it a little bit, take your pusher and make sure those ends stay inside. You'll have to work a little bit with the let me show you how to, let's see how it will look when you get it where you want it to be. Okay, so you pull that in, and then you're just going to tie those two in a knot and finish tucking it in, and you're all done. You don't even have to go back to the sewing machine. Just tie a knot, and there will be enough room that you can just take the pusher or a small needle and just push that in. Once you push that in, now you can be creative with this end. If you wanted to, you could put a decorative flower on there, or you can make a little felt snake head, or any little decorative item that you want to do. But this will be do perfectly fine. Once you pull that tight, you got your ends inside. Go ahead, tie this off. And tie it again. And then take your scissors, clip it close to the end, and you're done. Just make that all neat right there so all of your ends are inside. And it's neatly gathered. Okay, so you're all done. You got it. You got your ends done. The opposite end will be flat, but that's okay. Doesn't have to match because you're going to be creative. and maybe you'll put a tail on one head and a head on one end, and a head on one end and a tail on the other, excuse me. And then you just lay it out flat at your door, and I'll do some put up some pictures, post some pictures of how it looks against my door. This I made specifically for my door. So again, I want to say thank you for watching Touchers to You on YouTube. If this is your first time here, I'll ask you to please subscribe, tell your friends about me, make some comments below. If you have any questions about the craft we did tonight, please, of course, give me your comments, and I'll be happy to reply. Subscribe and follow Touchers on YouTube. And I want to say thank you, and see you in a couple of days for the next useful project. Okay, stay warm. Bye.